Come on, roguelike roulette. What are you gonna give me today? Please don't be Fidel again. My brain is too not brainy enough for that. Ah, it's Caves of Cud. Alright, sure. Let's go Caves of Cud. I can play an hour of Caves of Cud, and people have been asking for that. And I still have that run that I was rolling. I should see if there's a mod that I can get that actually makes it... I should see if I can get a mod that makes it so I can just save and it doesn't have a permadeath system. Because that would be kind of nice. I know it's against the roguelike spirit, but this is one of those roguelikes where starting over is just painful. Because it's such a time investment to get back to where you were. Anyway. Let's see. I almost deleted it. There's a no permadeath setting. Really? Can I just flip it on? Because I would much rather do that. I know it's not exactly in the roguelike spirit. Yeah. How about choose if you want to permadie? I think it's on prompts, maybe? No. It's in debug. Okay. Damage penetration, indicate... Prompt the prompt player to really die before dying. Allow load and save commands. I'm gonna just kind of turn both of them on. I know it's not in the spirit of Caves of Cud and stuff, but by turning off permadeath, I actually feel like I'll be able to take a look at this game deeper and longer. It's like... I mean, honestly, somebody said you could do like 200 episodes on Caves of Cud and still not 100% everything. And it's... yeah. And I know there's an actual disable permadeath option below. Oh, there's also an autosave setting. Okay, I'll go check that too. Let's see, I know there's disabled permadeath, but there's prompt player to really die before dying. I think that will be fine. I mean, otherwise we can just leave it on that and go from there. Okay, so where's the autosave? I don't immediately see it. It's under automation. Ah! Automation. I've already got it automatically save every 5 zones. So that should be perfect. Okay, so after our little debacle in the caves, I actually walked out so I could take a screenshot. So now, we are free and clear of Cave Town. Let's actually talk to people. I kind of don't remember things very well, but that's fine. Okay, so my inventory is crazy full of stuff, and I believe he has some things he will buy things from me. I don't remember what sells the best. Oh, this is the, this is the old interface, because this was faster. Oh, oh, right. Let's get out of this first. See, there's somebody yelling at me already. Yeah, it's true. So, I think I will probably die when I feel like it, if that makes sense. I know that sounds kind of weird, but, like, I got killed by a random rabbit earlier on. And that was kind of frustrating. I'll have to figure out some kind of penalty system for this, because I don't mind dying, and I don't mind a penalty system, but I don't want to die and, like, more or less have another, 20 hours or something ridiculous because I've been going so long. Like, losing that would be painful, and I'd be fine for retiring it. I'll let you guys decide, because I don't want to just do pure permadeath. But I'd love it if there was, like, maybe maybe what I do is I split it up into adventures. The permadeath is every time I come back to town, I save. And that is the true kind of permadeath system of like every time I come back to town, I save, and if I die, I have to go all the way back to town, and you know, lose all that progress. Maybe? I don't know. It's hard to say. I heard you died from a bullet casing before, apparently. Yeah, I have bad luck in this game, and part of it is like these old school roguelikes are kind of rough. Lots of things can just randomly kill you. Anyway, so let's see. What a hideous thing! I dread the horrors. Bring the corpse to the Elder Irodad's hut for the Elder to examine. So how do I save? Out of curiosity, because I think I will turn on I will turn on proper permadeath. No, I'll keep it disabled. We'll figure it out. How do I save though? Because like I know this is not in the spirit of Caves of Qud, but it's also one of those that if I like have a true permadeath system rolling and like have to start all the way over, I will probably just never play the game again. To some degree. Okay, so F5 is our proper save. So save the game. Cool. Let's see, you can save and exit to the menu and it saves. Yeah, but it's not exactly how I want it to do. Maybe I'll have to turn off the autosave to get that to work. This might take a little bit. Okay, so I returned from Red Rock with the corpse of a pale spiderling elder. Would you examine it? This is troubling. It's as I feared. Gershlings. There's a rabid black-robed man among the Gershlings. The glow-white. No doubt. These maniacal fools worship the Gersh as gods. What are the Gersh? Ancient demons as old as Qud itself. They embody the essence of the poison that is spread throughout the land. Once they crawled Qud's surface, but 1,000 years ago something drove them beneath the earth. Now they roost in the nethers of Qud's vastest and darkest caves. And the Gershlings? Gershlings are spawn of the Gersh. They are twisted creatures of every ilk. The glow-whites consume their corpse in order to reshape themselves in the images of the Gersh demons. Where do the Gersh come from? They're the spawn of one older still, the Gersh mother, Tluk-Yu. According to the wisdom of my father and his father before him, she lies sleeping somewhere within the burial temple of Mora. No one knows where she came. No one knows whence she came. Perhaps she is indeed some wretched goddess, come from beyond the stars to slumber in our world. Why were you so troubled before? Gershlings have not been sighted on the surface for centuries. I fear something nefarious is astir. Your discovery will prove invaluable to us, wayfarer. Howbeit, we are but penurious moisture farmers. There's little we can do apart from sharpen our vine reapers. There may be others outside of Joppa, however, who are able to do more. As a reward, take these prickly boons, not poons. I will not soon forget your service. Live and drink, friend. Complete quest. Alright. So I get some prickly boons. Poons, something, give or take. Okay. So now let's get rid of... Nope, we don't even want to get rid of everything. We gotta go make sure I've got artifacts to this guy. I don't think I've delivered them all. Oh, I'd love to play this with an actual proper GUI. Okay. Oh, we gotta find wires for this guy. I'm not entirely sure where to do that. Penurious, extremely poor, poverty-stricken. Cool. I didn't know that. Okay, so now I've got a whole hell of a lot of gunk to get rid of. I assume most of these are worse than what I've got. You know what? Let's check my inventory before I do anything major. Okay, so I can't put anything on my head or face. My body has studded leather armor, which is 3. 3 minus 2. There's the bloody lacquered studded leather armor. I don't really know if that makes much of a difference, though. Yeah, so I'll play the whole dying thing kind of by the ear. I'd love to have like a specific answer on like how I want to deal with death. Let's see. Quilted shawl. Ah, worn on back. Cool. Nothing on head and leather moccasins. No reason why not to? Oh, lacquered prevents decay. I guess I'll equip it. Okay, cannot rust. Good to know. Let's see, I can't wear the leather cap. We don't have anything else. We have a pair of Gershling corpses, which I guess I'll just start eating. I didn't know if I needed spares. Maybe I am the glow white. Okay, and I've got... Can I dual wield? Is dual wielding even, like, worthwhile? Can you? Because I can dual wield. I don't know if it's going to let me, though. Okay, you can quad wield. Wait, dual wielding with multiple arms is amazing. Can I really do that? I can do this. Okay, I need to get the skill. I will have to see about this. Because this could get really goofy. Alright, let's go in my inventory. No, let's move up one. Why is it dark? Oh, it's because I don't have a torch. Okay, I should probably put that on. Okay. So we want to plunk down the chest. Drop it. Whoa. Where am I going? My character's on weird adventures. I should probably get, like, night vision or something. Would I like to store an item? Yes. Okay, so I can store stuff in here now if I want to. I should probably actually store it outside. Look at how I can't even see the guy and I'm still selling things to him. Okay. Well, let's get rid of most of the ammo. I don't know if I'm gonna need them, but I get the feeling I'm not going to be selling stuff. Artifacts. I'll figure that out later. Torches, half burnt, unburnt, bloody battle axes. Cybernetics credit wedge. And every bit of ranged weapon. Let's see, bucklers. Oh, shields. Yeah, I can probably get rid of those. Tonics. I don't know what these do, and we've got a bunch of trade goods, too. So, offer. Trade complete. So I do know that water is heavy. Okay, if you're going to multi-wield, you might want to try dual-wielding two-handed weapons, since dual-wield line increases attacks with your offhand, but I don't know if it helps with the extra hands, because some abilities explicitly don't mention them. Okay, anyway, I'm just going to store a bunch of my, like, random garbage. Because nobody will loot this. Unless I'm mistaken. Okay. And I can put away all the artifacts, at least for a little while. Because I don't know what they are. Transfer. Alright. I do not have this. Injectors are like potions. Cool. Well, let's save the game. And let's go on an adventure. I think I'm actually gonna go turn off autosave. Because I don't think this game crashes. And that way, if I die, I die. You can examine the artifacts. Really? Examine. You make some progress understanding the pump shotgun. Fair enough. Examine. Fix-it spray foam. Small sphere of negative weight. What? Get. I'm not entirely sure what that does. And a freeze grenade Mark 1. So that's some neat stuff. And I assume trade goods are just for selling. What salvage ejectors do? So it just heals me. Not that helpful. Okay, so I should grab my... my tonics at the very least. I'm gonna leave the rest, though. Because most of it is equipment. What's the fix-it spray foam do? Surgeon's warning, do not use on human hearts. Human hearts. Yeah, it's surprising no one. Okay. So what's this do? Equip auto. Right hand. Equip manual... Actually, you know what? No. That's probably where I should use the torch. When obstructed... So weight minus 10 pounds. So if I just have that in my inventory, it'll... Oh yeah, it does. It is just giving me a negative 10 pound thing. That's cool. I guess I need to just get more of those. Alright, let's see, can I check my quests? Which is the... Here we go. Okay, skills, inventory, reputation, factions, quests. Here we go. So, find 200 feet of copper wire. Rust wells east of Joppa for 200 feet. So that's my quest. No map notes. Don't have the tinkering skill. Okay, so I don't have much for skill points. What do I need for dual wield? 300. Okay, well this is going to take a while. Guess I know what I'm doing. Alright, so these are probably the rust wells. Judging by everything. Well, these are just, Okay, wire strand. Looks like we're in the right place. And it looks like we're back to fighting our old friends. I'm not entirely sure if I want to grab most of this stuff. We kind of got overburdened last time. Okay, I'm carrying too much to move. Right, I gotta get better at the whole eating snapjaw corpses. But at least it's just snapjaws. Guess who's real good at just murdering snapjaws? Okay, somebody there is pelting this entire area with arrows. Looks like there's actually several. Luckily, I'm kind of a horror monster against snap maws. They're not exactly what I call the most dangerous enemies for my character right now. Okay, can't cook with. I don't want to cook. I want to loot. Not gonna let me. Cloth robe, iron battle axe. Let's just take all. Looks like there's some boots here. Crocussins, yes. It's just trash. And let's go back to eating snapjaw corpses. I kind of wish I could just automatically eat them. I know I'm supposed to eat, like, cooked meals and stuff, but this is just so much easier. Hand axe. Can I just automatically consume? Is that how this works? Can I just... Well, I think I obliterated that ram. I'll take it. See, a wide-brimmed hat. Let's grab that. Can't eat it. Whip up a meal. I'm fairly certain that's not a meal. Oh well. Oh right, it's G to pick up stuff. That's why. I was using spacebar to eat stuff, but it wasn't, I knew that wasn't the right button. There we go. Maybe a thing where you can set it to automatically eat until you're at 80% stomach capacity. I guess that's fair. I'm just going to demolish rams as I go by. Eat the snapjaw corpse, and just grab the rest. How are we on... Wait, we're at half. I forgot how weird the music was for this game. It's barely music. If you guys want me to ever switch to something a little bit more gamey, I could probably oblige. Well, let's go clamber ourselves into a dungeon and see what's up. If I can? Oh, it's shift. I see. We had a friend show up while I was eating. That's not acceptable. I'm just gonna ignore the rest. Sounds like somebody's going nuts over here. The bloody kudzu refuses to speak with you. Well, fine. If you refuse to speak with me, then... well, I guess there's no need for diplomacy in that case. Just death. Hilariously, I think I actually set his corpse on fire after the fact. Spotify playlist would be nice. Yeah, I might. So, one of the things is I don't really use Spotify. Oh. There's a whole... No, I didn't bust through. I was trying to recalculate as though I was gonna... knock through a wall. Because I'm fighting right on the edge. I see. That makes sense. Oh, I love all the points I put into regeneration. They have made themselves worthwhile, and then some. The Canalix Chromiac. Let's read it. I think it has procedurally generated lore. Oh, geez, that's a bunch. Okay, scrap that. Get. Okay, recommend get all the ammo when you shop. Never know when you're gonna need it. It's usually super cheap. Really? I haven't really been trucking too much with whoops. Why is it dark? Did my torch? My torch must have run out in the middle of combat. Oh. It just wasn't updating in the UI. Okay. Yeah, my torch must have gone out. I thought my character was stricken by, like, random blindness. And it scared me for a second. Luckily, I've got healing for days. So I don't have too much to worry about. What are you? Scrap-clad hermit. Live and drink. Yeah, I can even kill the beetles that used to be super scary for me. Let's eat the everything. What is this? I have no idea. I'm carrying too much to move. Did I pick up a goddamn boulder? I did. I picked up a small boulder like an idiot. I bet I could actually throw those at some point. Basically Deadpool with the healing factor. I was going with the phrase meathead Wolverine. But Deadpool works too. Cause like, yeah, healing factor is kind of ridiculous. I assume it caps out at a certain point and then it stops being as useful. But yeah, the reason why I haven't messed too much with the music is because OC Remix is starting to get a bunch of copyright claims as part of the music I used to listen to. So it's like, I don't really want to open myself up to that. So I'd have to switch to a slightly friendlier soundtrack. So what do we have? Staff, short bow. Yeah, nothing too fancy. A lot of kudzus to kill. What's this? Nothing to take. Oh, maybe I already took it. Are they legitimate claims? Most of them are, or seem to be. One way or another, fighting it is a giant pain in the ass generally, and so even if I could, like, even if I do have the rights to the music, it's not worth it for me generally. I always go up instead of down. Hello, what's this? What is this thing? Spark tick. Swarmer. Average hostile wounded. Okay, so what are my abilities? Dismember is 1. Let's see, a pool of brackish liquid. Wire strand rusted. Is that the wire that I picked up? Be unfortunate if... Oh, I should probably kill this. I think usually those things aren't super dangerous, but I'm going to keep killing them. I like this new UI, but without an event window, it's kind of an annoyance. Can I turn that on, actually? Show a message log. Overlay message log should help. Oh, that's super helpful. Pass wood and arrow. Well, I should probably kill the spark tick. I cleaved through it. Yeah, that little message log is going to make a massive difference. I feel like I'm flying blind, otherwise. Yeah, what's with all the discarded equipment in here? Holy, the electrofuge. Average hostile, perfect. Wham. Wow, okay. That thing hurt. A little biter spider creature. What is this? Deadroot tubers. Looks like I already picked it up. I don't really have much of a use for deadroot tubers. I think my character is completely carnivorous. And as such, like, just eat everything. But whatever. I guess I should kill the dreadroots. They're not even, like, threatening. Ooh, chainmail. Okay, that's helpful. Technically, the... Oh, wait, no. The studded leather is actually mostly better. They're about equal. One has slightly better dodge value, but the lacquered stuff doesn't break. Which I would argue is kind of equally helpful in its own right. See, do we have any enemies in here? It's like super quiet. I was expecting a little bit more resistance once I got inside. Also more copper wire. There's decidedly none of that here either. Why not make your character completely omnivorous and have them eat everything? Unfortunately, that is not an option. Suck a duck, crab. Bloody eyeless crab. Okay. Well, we get 50 feet of wire. Heal up a little bit. Just wreck the spider. And now we heal back up. Yeah, I was expecting a bunch more snapjaws in here. It's like Spider Town. Well, works for me. Let's see, if you explore enough, you can find mushrooms on the map that spit out a gas that gives a great armor item. Really? Okay. Let's see. Light a fire. What do we have? Snapshot corpse, might as well eat. Bark armor and an iron mace. Nothing too fancy. Now, what is this thing? This seems scary. Quillipede, average, hostile. Sucker hurts. Oh, but I killed it. Got scared for a second there. I was like, I'm starting to take damage here. But no, we're good. Okay, let's rest until healed. How the hell do we see that thing from all the way over here? I have questions. Well, let's just cleave through our enemies. Now we're fighting the dudes that are actually, like, helpful. Or, well, lucrative. Slime! Giant amoeba. The giant amoeba was one of the first things that wrecked my business in this. Really just seems like the path to victory is just survive a little bit longer than usual. And then life is fine. Also, regeneration and being a carnivore just makes everything easy, because it's like, starvation, what's that? Running out of HP. Yeah, healing, hardly a problem. Let's see, don't I have the charge ability? I do. I've kind of forgotten to use it. Part of the problem is charge has like a really specific distance where it can be used. So I got a little bit grumpy at its existence, because it's just like, you're too close, you're too far away. And just after a while you're like, can I just like charge them as soon as they get close? Like, I want to play a roguelike very similar to this, but has like some more quality of life improvements. Like, this is kind of the perfect example of, hello, grab all. Also get the chest. Where effectively the developers really wanted to make, you know, an old school roguelike, and they succeeded handily. Don't get me wrong. But it feels like they might have been too constrained by, like, old school mentality. Let's see if I can set, like, a fire over there while I do other things. Ow! That thing hurt. Okay, did I burn all the webs? Holy shit, I burned all the webs! And I've got all the, copper wire that I needed. Get back here and die. Well, I guess I'm not setting any fires, but I'm also, like, ridiculously strong. So I'm not too worried about these things. I'm not transitioning zone game. What are you doing? So is this turn-based? Sort of, yeah. Turn-based usually implies that turns take a while. This one is definitively much more just like, whee! Okay, stairway up. Nope, let's keep going down. I've got the, Oh, hi. Okay, level up. Yeah! Let's see, snapshot corpse, nothing here. What do we have in here? I'll grab it all. Just gonna grab the chest. Kill the plant. Heal up, because none of these enemies have object permanence. Like, that's one thing I've noticed about this game. Every enemy... Oh, I'm carrying too much. How many corpses do I have? I actually don't have many. I guess I'll just eat whatever, but I'm probably loaded down with leather armor. Let's just drop that. Got 30 pounds of it. Yeah, I think I'll hold on to the chainmail. I'm not entirely sure if the chainmail is worth much. Out of curiosity, how many of you guys have ever read the light novel about the spider? Like, girl dies in, like, real world, gets reincarnated as a spider. I want to play a game like that. Like, straight up, old school roguelike plays exactly like this. Kudzu stem, wire strand. I'm not actually sure if I need more. Sounds horrific. It's a fantasy novel. It's weird. I like it a lot, honestly. It's probably one of my favorite light novels ever. I don't think I've read it. It's really good. It does the whole like lit RPG thing really well. Whoops, I destroyed a tuber. Oh well. Oh shoot. White ivory is scary. But yeah, so I read that light novel a couple years ago. I've kind of let it drop since. Sparktick Scutum? I thought it said scrotum for a second. I got kind of worried. Let's see. Anything fancy here? There's a lacquered bronze mace, which I should probably get. But I'd love to play like a roguelike version of that, which is just like, you know, you spawn in a dungeon, you're a low-level monster, and you have to kind of fight your way up. And survive, and it has like really deep leveling mechanics. That'd be cool. I'd like that a lot. Maybe that's what I'll make. Problem is, it would probably take way longer to actually make that than I'd ever have time for. The deeper your mechanics, the longer the game's gonna be. The other problem is, like, how... Okay, do I have... Oh, it's an albino ape. I have a chance against an albino ape. Stun for the turn. Got him. 300 EXP, nice. See, there's a game where you're an imp and you take over monsters. Yeah, mid-boss. I played it. It was decidedly Mid-boss had its charm, but it wasn't very good. The monsters weren't very interesting. If it had a greater monster variety, I think I would have actually really enjoyed mid-boss. But it's just like, oh, here's like 5 monsters total, and then a couple of recolors, and that's the extent of what you have available. Because I feel bad because the developer for mid-boss is nice. You know, she was hanging out for pretty much the entire series. And spent ages working on that game. Like, I was following that game's development for a while. But I'm not entirely sure. It's like trying to... It's like if the only monsters in this game were Snapjaws. I think after a while I would lose it just a little bit. Because you need, like, tactical things. You need fun bits. And I mean, currently I'm enjoying just going... rolling in like a wrecking person straight at my enemies and just calling that good enough. But if this is all the game truly is, it might get a little on the dull side. Wow, there's nothing over here. Actually, there's something over here. Oh, shit, that's a lot of... Uh-oh. Average hostile salt hopper. Okay, never mind. Salt hoppers, not quite as scary as I thought they were going to be. Okay, I'm stunned for the turn. Uh-oh. Do I really want to die? No, I'm stunned for the turn. I'm stunned for the turn. I'm stunned for the turn. I'm killed. Do you want to die? No. Stun for the turn, stun for the turn, stun for the turn, stun for the turn. Killed, do you want to die? No. Stun for a turn, 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 stun for a turn. Do you really want to die? You're stunned for the turn, you're stunned for the turn, you're stunned for the turn. You were killed by a bloody green gel. Do you want to die? You're stunned for the turn, stunned, stunned, stunned. Permadeath. I found the permadeath! Let's save that tombstone file. Wow. Well, that's the chronology of Huuuuh. I haven't saved in forever. Nope, I haven't. Well, there's a permadeath. It did happen. I was like, I don't want to do permadeath. I don't want to have to redo all that bit. And the answer is, didn't matter. Didn't matter. Well, I guess I'll spin the roguelike roulette again, just because that caps that off. And also this was kind of a filler run. We'll see. Ow.